So I'm joined here by Kenneth Padilla. He is the head coach of the Super Smash Brothers team. Ken, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me, Harry.
So this was, correct me if I'm wrong, but this was your first year being the head coach of the Super Smash Brothers team, correct?
Yeah, it's my first year. I finished my first year as head coach.
Yeah, and so the year beforehand, you were assistant coach, right?
Under Michael.
Yeah,
Michael was my head coach.
yeah. So you've kind of seen how Michael does it. Now you've stepped in. How would you describe the transition from assistant to head coach?
Um, Definitely the biggest change was confidence, I would say, because as assistant coach, I really relied on Michael's confidence to kind of like push me through working with the team. And then when the transition happened, it's like Michael's gone. I kind of have to take things more on my own, build on my own confidence to coach the team. Um, he's still around to like every so often, like I reach out for advice, guidance, because he's done it much longer than I have, right, as head coach. So yeah, I would definitely say it's that change in confidence going from assistant to head.
Yeah, and it seemed like the team was kind of struggling a bit at first, but then at one point, the team kind of seemed to hit their stride a bit. Would you be able to talk about kind of what you think was the turning point for the team?
Yeah, so especially at the beginning, we were competing mostly as like in singles, so like just one on ones. Um, Especially playing off of last year, it was just everything's online, right? Because of the pandemic. So I feel like at the start of the year, because I came on as head coach, and it was mostly just me in the fall semester. Everyone was kind of feeling a little burnt out. Everyone was kind of feeling not really up to the task for it. We were still definitely training consistently as a team. Come the winter semester, um, our alumni Gutz, he reached out. He said, I want to help out with the team, and we took him in with open arms. And that that alone, I feel like was a really big impact for the team. And like they had a really good leadership role model to look out for in terms of like gameplay, game analysis, and like really the more mechanical side to the game. And they played off it, especially not just mechanic wise. Everyone got so much better when we made that change to take on Guts. Also, confidence wise, I feel like when we took on Guts too, we were in the that semester we started competing as a team in crew battles. We got off to a rough start, but then when Guts came on, it was like everyone was like feeling good about their gameplay. Everyone was feeling stronger, and that was I feel like that was a big part of that whole I guess you could say resurgence in our play.
I definitely agreed because from the outside looking in, definitely we see the announcement of Guts joining, and then all of a sudden we were just picking up dubs in these crew battles. So even aside from him helping the players, did you find that his arrival kind of helped you a little bit? Kind of take some of the load off and help you focus in more areas that you wanted to focus on.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree because when he came on, it was a lot of that technical game pressure that was alleviated from me because as much as I am coaching for the game of Smash Brothers, my players they're so much better, and like they're really at that level where I can't contribute gameplay wise to enhance their uh, gameplay mechanics. So when Guts came on and he kind of knew where to like fine tune things, it was just a matter of like, okay, I leave this in your hands. Let me do what I can as head coach. Like play to my strengths because I wouldn't say that's like my strongest point as a esports coach for this game though.
Did I was just recently going through some VODs and I found that there's a highlight and it's from a player named Capes. Was that you? Did you substitute in for a game?
Um, I think we were just playing off of my Switch. Yeah, it was Blau actually. He was
Oh,
playing
okay,
off of
okay.
my Switch. Yeah, we had some kind of like a scheduling mishap for one of our comp nights, and he wasn't uh, able to get home in time to compete online because everything started coming back to in person. So
Yeah.
on campus, we set up our own little spot somewhere and just competed from there. So that was Blau. That wasn't me.
Do you feel like with the return of in person that the team could probably try to look forward to crew battles where everyone does meet up in person on campus or at someone's house?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I feel like since we got that crew battle experience on the online side, especially in a collegiate space, I feel like now that in person's coming back together and like everyone wants to participate in it, there's going to be that interest because we have that experience now, especially online, when latency and lag is such a huge factor. And considering we did so well this semester, I feel like the team will be keen and like looking forward to competing in person for crews.
And speaking of the team competing, it's my understanding none of the players are graduating, right? And you're not graduating, so uh, with the team kind of finding their stride this semester, how do you picture things going? Like, what would you say are your hopes for the team moving into next year or next semester?
Right. I've given this a lot of thought actually over the last few days because, yeah, none of our current members are graduating, right? So, um, what I see for, I guess, like the next year, definitely, um, we're working off of developing the talent that we acquired this year. We're working off of more development in our veteran players too. Now that they're coming back again too, it's not like they're leaving. They have more knowledge to impart on to our new talent from this year. If we pick up new talent next year, again, like another case of like the veteranship being passed down, right? So overall, I would say it's looking good. It's just a matter of getting everyone on board to like work off of what we've built so far this year.
And do you feel like the team is hungry to show what they can do?
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, the online space was a huge barrier into like a lot of things. I don't want to make it an excuse, but when it comes to Smash Brothers, it really lives in person and like in the LAN experience because online is just so limiting that it's hard to feel confident even when you're winning in the online space. It's hard to feel confident because there's always going to be people telling you like, oh, you're just good online, it doesn't really mean anything until like you show for it in person, right? So yeah.
Milliseconds,
Hmm.
literal milliseconds, can be all
Literally.
the difference.
Hmm.
Yep. Well, Ken, definitely excited to see what comes for Smash Brothers in the future, and thank you very much for doing this.
Yeah, thank you so much.